Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Saw Shop. Okay, so first of all, let's start by thank you guys so much. We're at 800. 800. Thank you guys so much for getting involved and all your comments and your kind words. I couldn't go on long enough about it. And I always say, guys, there would be no channel here if not for you guys. And so thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's been overwhelming. Very much. So, okay, so let's get into this. We have a 288 this morning, and yes, this is a clone of the Husqvarna 288. So I got an email. I get several emails about this kind of subject. I do a lot of what people consider promoting of the Chinese clones. This is true and not true. When you see me promoting the Chinese clones, I am promoting that you save money if you are somewhat mechanically inclined and want to get into building power saws. Okay, if you are the kind of person that needs to go put gas and oil in it and not necessarily going to do much maintenance to it, blah blah blah, probably not the saws for you. Okay. So I've always said that you need to be somewhat mechanically inclined. Now, is there plenty of these saws that you're going to receive and you're never going to have issues out of them? Yes, absolutely. I've had lots and lots of saws that are in that category. So in this email, basically it stated, hey, you do a lot of success stories with these clones. Can you give us a non-success story, so to speak? Some troubles that you've had with a saw. Perfect example, guys. So here we have this morning is a 288. This is a saw that prior to my bulk buying on Husqvarna that I bought off of Amazon. Okay, this was a special that they were running, and it was $238. Magnificent price. Okay, and you can catch deals on Amazon like that. Right now they have the 272 for right around $230. Normally it's like 300 plus. Okay, same kind of deal. This was normally, like right now, if you try to buy a 288 on Amazon, they're 320 plus, whatever. So this was a right around 233, 238 or something like that. So I had purchased it. Okay, actually I had purchased two. Okay, so I bought this particular one, came in. Okay, and it gave me fits from jump, right from the start. Gave me fits. Okay, and there were several issues wrong with this saw. Where to start? First of all, the oil side, clutch side with the oil pump. Okay, so these have always been somewhat problematic. Even the Husqvarna versions of the oil of the O-ring sealing being sealed well. And leaking because of the way that the oil seals seal with the oil pump. It's a little bit different than some saws, and so the O-ring failed a lot even in the Husqvarna versions. Okay, and so it's no different with these. And so and now I've had other 288s, no issues with them at all with this problematic problem that we're speaking about right now. Problematic problem, that's the word of the day. Okay, so there we have it. Okay, so it gave me fits. There was an issue. So, and what had happened is somebody had taken basically some of the gray sealant gasket maker and kind of like glued in the oil pump. Okay, with no O-ring, no nothing. And that's what it was. Well, I knew the factory didn't do it that way. Okay, so to me, in my mind, that this was a return. Okay, they say it wasn't. Whatever, you know what I mean. The point that I want to make is that they made it right. Man, flies, guys. I caught him, but I released him. It's 30-something degrees outside and still have a couple flies flying around. Okay, so they fixed the issue. Okay, it wasn't the only problem with it. You see, they ended up sending me an oil pump, oil seals for it, which the oil pump wasn't even nothing wrong with it. The oil seal kit, which it all comes in one kit, so that's probably why they did it like that. let's see, what else did they do with it? Yeah, then the flywheel side, there was a stripped bolt. Another reason why I believe it was a return. Okay, now I know that Amazon doesn't do returns with power saws because of the gas issue, dangerous, hazardous materials, whatever. I don't know how it got back to them, but I know that the people in the factory didn't do it. Okay, so in itself, that was a problem. Nobody even explained to me why I had a saw that had been tampered with. Okay, now they sent me all the parts I needed plus some. I even got an extra piston and cylinder, okay, out of the whole thing, okay? And it took, now that's the next thing. It did take me about 3 weeks to a month, but the parts came from China Post. So for those of you not familiar with that, that takes a sizable amount of time for it to come, okay? But I put some OEM parts in it while I waited, and that was it. I had it needed for a customer. I needed this saw for a customer, and while I was waiting, he ended up getting impatient, so to speak, and went with a 660 clone that I also had, and so problem solved. So I still have the saw. It's a wonderful saw. It is. So it has OEM oil pump. It has an OEM flywheel. It has an OEM coil as well, okay? And the saw does well, okay? So after saying that, I had basically inconvenienced for about a month, and I'm the one that went out of the way and put OEM parts in it. Wasn't needed, but I wanted to get the saw up and running and going for the customer, but he went with another saw. So but all in said, it would have inconvenienced me about a month. 200, and let's say for argument's sake, $240 to the door. Okay, great saw, guys. Did I have problems? Yes, sir, I did. Absolutely. So this is a success, non-success story of how you can have issues with a clone saw. Okay, so I'm not always understand that I'm not upselling anything. I also have some OEM products. Okay, would love to sell them. The OEM stuff that I'm starting to deal in, I can make a little bit more money off of actually. Okay, but when I'm selling these things, or promoting them rather, and understand this, any platform that I'm not trying to sell any of my subscribers anything. I'm trying to share my life with you guys and show you what you can purchase. I'm not trying to sell you anything, okay? I can show you where to get them. I've shared oftentimes where to go, where to go get this product for a really good deal, okay? So I'm not trying to sell you guys nothing. I'll steer you in the right direction. But if somebody did want to purchase something or have some work done, I can help them out. We've started this new process of pimp my saw, and I've got that 029 in. I've tore it completely down. It's got parts coming. I've ordered some parts for it. The complete parts list or parts price was somewhere around $60, and I did a full inspection, and we've got them coming. And so I've got one guy. Thank you very much. He's donating some parts to it. Thank you very, very, very much. And so I still need to get back with him, and I appreciate you so much. But so that's where we have it, guys. I wanted to share a non-success story, so to speak, and I'm going to show this saw cutting, cut to a clip of this saw cutting, and you guys judge for yourself. Yes, it's running a 20-inch bar for me, and that what I do, that's what's applicable. And so that was yesterday's work. Okay, guys, as always, you guys stay safe.